Have you ever heard about the story called The Broke Doctor? It's about a young man who did everything society told him to do. He studied hard, took out massive student loans, and became a doctor, one of the highest paying professions out there. He thought once he graduated, the money problems would disappear. But then life hit him faster than his paycheck could grow. He got married, had a child, actually twins. He put a down payment on a nice house because that's what successful adults do. Then financed a sporty car because after all those years of studying, he deserved it. A few years later, this doctor was earning 6 figures and somehow still broke. Student loans, car payments, mortgage, utilities, childcare. Every time he took a vacation, he spent half of it worrying about bills waiting at home. And that's when he realized something most people never do. You don't need more money. You need to avoid the wrong decisions that trap you in a cycle of debt, stress, and false success. Because the truth is, most people aren't poor because of what they earn. They're poor because of how they live. There's even a study that shows poor people tend to have kids faster than wealthy people, and the truth is, kids are expensive. Now, I'm not saying don't have kids. I'm saying most people rush into responsibilities before they even understand money. And that's exactly how financial traps are born. Not from bad luck, but from bad timing. Most parents move through life like robots, doing what they were told, not what actually works. They think all we need to do is go to school, get a job, and somehow we'll be financially free. But that formula doesn't work anymore. That's why so many intelligent, hardworking people are still broke, still jobless, still trapped in the same cycle. And if you can relate, this message is for you, because most of our money problems don't come from money itself. They come from habits. If everyone had $1 million right now, it would go straight back to the top 1% because of these 7 habits that keep 99% of people poor. 1, thinking it's too late. Let's start with the most common dream killer. Most people believe it's too late to start saving, too late to start a business, too late to change. Here's the funny part, it's never too late until you decide it is. If you're 30, 40, or 50, and you say, what's the point now? That's like a racer starting last and quitting the race because others started earlier. Ray Kroc was in his 50s when he built McDonald's. Colonel Sanders was in his 60s when he started KFC. If they can flip chicken into millions, you can flip your mindset too. Thinking it's too late doesn't protect you, it paralyzes you. Because when you stop believing in new beginnings, you start building excuses instead of wealth. 2, checking your phone. First thing in the morning, this one hurts. You wake up, grab your phone, scroll for 20 minutes, and your brain just got hijacked before breakfast. The first hour of your day sets the tone for the next 10. If your brain wakes up to gossip, negativity, and people showing fake success, you start your morning comparing instead of creating. The wealthy use mornings to plan, visualize, and act. The poor use mornings to scroll, complain, and snooze. Your phone shouldn't control your focus should control your phone. 3, working too hard. Wait, what? Isn't working hard supposed to make you rich? No, working smart does. See, poor people trade time for money. Rich people trade ideas for money. If you're working 12 hours a day and still broke, you don't need more effort, you need more leverage. Machines, systems, people, that's how wealth multiplies. Working too hard on the wrong things only makes you tired, not successful. 4, being too nice. I know this one's controversial, but hear me out. Nice guys don't finish last because they're kind. They finish last because they're afraid to say no. They want to please everyone, their boss, their friends, even people who don't respect them. But boundaries build wealth. If you don't stand up for your time gets stolen. And yet, the only time nice guys finish first is in the bedroom. After that, it's back to being overlooked. Number 5, talking more than listening. You can't learn while your mouth is moving. Most poor people love to sound smart. They talk about what they think they know instead of listening to what they need to know. The rich ask more questions. They listen for opportunities hidden in conversations. Even Warren Buffett says, the more you learn, the more you earn. So stop trying to prove you're smart. Be the quietest in the room and let your bank account do the talking later. 6, treating weekends like vacations. Friday night comes and suddenly everyone's a millionaire. Clubbing, takeout, new shoes, until Monday hits and reality returns. Poor people see weekends as a break. Rich people see weekends as a bridge. That's when they build side hustles, read, learn, and plan. Your weekends are either keeping you broke or setting you free. It depends how you spend them. 7, thinking education ends after school. This one might sting the hardest because most people graduate and never learn again. They think school was the end, but for successful people, that's where real learning begins. Every book, podcast, course, or mentor you ignore is a missed lottery ticket for your future. Formal education can make you a living, self-education can make you a fortune, At the end of the day, it's not your job, your degree, or your age keeping you poor. It's the habits you repeat without realizing it. Stop thinking it's too late. Stop scrolling away your focus. Stop living on autopilot. Because financial freedom doesn't start with money, it starts with awareness. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and comment which habit hit you hardest, because awareness is the first step to breaking it.